Hello, everybody. Bob is here. Lisa B is here. Vicky, Beverly, Lisa Figalicious, YouTube Premium. Amazing. You're going to love it. I promise you that. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. I know that Colin hit 10K. Wow, congratulations, Colin. Um, I am having a bad hair day. We'll just say it like that. MB, hi. I don't want to talk about, like, why do you bring it up then, Paisley? I might have gone on Temu, whatever you call it. I don't know. I shouldn't have. I did. It's over now, but whatever. Anyways, we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. These are the kinds of decisions that I make. This is the way my life works. Anyways, oh, what did I We'll go over it when it comes, Courtney. We need to spread out the joy. I will talk about it. I hope it won't arrive in 3 months. It said it would all arrive by like March 5th. I will admit that there are two bathing suits. Why? But also a bunch of diamond painting stuff that I probably don't need, but I really wanted. We're not even going to talk about how it all occurred. And there's a lot of pins for some reason. I was like really into pins. So I was like, oh, all of these are making me laugh. What else? Also, luckily, I bought everything in my appropriate size. And yeah, we know how, we'll see how it goes. Also, I bought a few signs, which I'm excited to get. And then I know, Lisa, isn't it fucking addictive? Also, just an FYI, everybody's allowed here, but just like when I was a child, um, if you do something bad, you can expect some silent treatment, which is not healthy. Now, not like I didn't say that's what it was like when my daughter was a child, but when I was a child. Anyways, diamond painting, yes. Obsessed, yes. I have some coming that I am fucking thrilled about. Also, what else did I buy? I don't want to talk about it all because, firstly, I didn't remember it all. It was a bit of a haze. I shouldn't have done it. I'm gonna regret that. I am gonna regret that in very few days. Few days. You were banned for days? Not from here. Not by me. Maybe by YouTube Daddy, but we all know he doesn't make decisions that I would approve of. One other thing that I did, what else did I? I really can't remember. We'll talk about it later. Anyways, we're gonna start by watching this lady who gets pissed off at the judge in Thurston County, and it's not a full case, but it's just our little intro teaser. Then we have some Judge Kirkham that we're gonna watch. I haven't watched it yet. I think it's good though. We'll see how we do. I have a Coca-Cola. I'm gonna drink that. What else did I buy? Now I'm like trying to remember. I'm like, what did you buy though, Paisley? Like, what did you buy? Apparently, was that not clear before? Regardless, we don't need to have any drama for anybody's mama. Um, yeah. Okay, let's get going. Sorry, my brain's turned off. Uh, there we go. But a reminder, my background. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. Turn on the fucking light, Paisley. It's turned on. You just got to hit play. Where is your mouse today? Why can't you bring it down? It's full of frowns. There it is, those four weird people. So if you were watching Credence and Mikey earlier, they featured this case over here, and these people are odd, to say the least, allegedly, in my opinion. But that's not what we're watching. What happens after this case, I found particularly interesting. So you have to forgive me because this is not the one that we're watching. But MB, if you want to see that case, go watch Credence and Mikey. We got a case from earlier today. They covered it. Him and I. Oh my God. I'm just throwing my phone around. Um, hi Chris, Angle Boo. But anyways, Mikey and I talked about this case. We talk about cases sometimes. And I think we called it 4v1. Anyways, but here, what happens after I thought was interesting, a good little intro for us before we get into the rest of court for tonight.
Between now and March 4th.
Thank you. Yes, I will.
All right. And I'll be back. We'll work something out where what's probably going to happen is, if you were paying attention this morning, one judge came out, did 2 cases and then left. We'll probably do that. When you reconvene on March 4th, I'll come out, handle this case, then the other judge will pick up the rest of the calendar.
Okay.
We'll see you all on March 4th.
Understood. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. That's it for today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Jordan. I didn't see you there. Why don't you come on up here? You must have come in a little late.
I'm trying to connect on the Zoom.
What's that?
I had issues trying to connect on the Zoom.
Okay, sorry about that. Well, Mr. Johnson was here and he asked to because his attorney still wasn't, so we ended up resetting this another 2 weeks.
Your Honor.
Yes,
Am I allowed to respond?
yes. That's not going to change anything, but you're allowed to respond.
I checked last week. He doesn't have an attorney on the case.
Well, they haven't filed the notice of an appearance yet. That's true. But I'll take him at his word, and next week, if he's not here, then we'll just go ahead and go forward on it. And frankly, part of the reason, to be completely frank with you, part of the reason I did that is because you weren't here, and I didn't know whether you were going to come at all. And
called it.
And I understand you were late, and I'm sorry about that. And the technology that we're working with these days, that's what happens. But it'll be heard in 2 weeks, and then that'll be it.
Another 2?
Yes, March 4th, right? Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and we did get a notice of appearance, so he does have an attorney now.
May I know what day that was?
The 15th.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So do we do a reissue order?
Yeah.
You wanted to send it to her? We can email it to her.
I'll send it.
We're going to email you the reissue order with your next court date.
Email?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have my email there?
I'm sorry.
Do you have my email?
We should have it on file, yes.
Have you been getting emails from us?
No. I can pick it up at the.
Well, we'll give it to you now.
That's fine.
Just stay there, ma'am.
I'll be sure we have your email too, if you could come right now.
Hi, Crystal. Welcome. You guys, just wait. She gets sassy as fuck with this guy, with this guy. This guy right here. He's like some important guy, like on the TV. No, he's the judge. And I am not a Valley girl, even though I play one on TV sometimes.
That's the one we have on file.
No.
Okay, you'll need to.
You said I could pick it up.
We'll give it to you right now, ma'am.
It's the file that we have on your petition, so if you could write your.
Coca-Cola is like a sweet goddess nectar. You guys, there's something goddamn beautiful about it. That's my first of the day. I usually do that one alone, but welcome to that moment.
Am I still on the record?
Oh, I will tell you guys, bought a wig on Temu. So my hair dreams will be coming true.
Your Honor.
I'm sorry, ma'am?
Am I still on the record?
Yes.
I'm just wondering how someone harassing me can.
Yeah, I need you to speak louder, ma'am. You're on the record, but I can't hear you.
You're on the record, but I can't hear you. I fucking love this judge's one-liners sometimes. You're on the record, but I can't hear you.
I'm just curious how someone harassing me can continue twice without a representation.
Well, it's be continued so his representation can be here. There is an order in place, and that order will remain in place.
Well, there is a violation.
Well, then that's, if there's a violation, then you can contact law enforcement, and that's referred to the prosecuting attorney's office. And you can bring that up at the next hearing when that takes place.
Okay, Your Honor.
That's it for today. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Ms. Vanacore, you can come up there, and then Mr. Riccobono.
See how upset she was? How is it that somebody can harass me and then go unrepresented for 2 weeks? Sort of, or 2 times, which is sort of actually a good point. If you're interested in the case that comes next, again, that was covered earlier today. Credence and Mikey, they did a great job on it. Pardon me, but we're not going to watch it right now. Although, funny case. Next, we are going to Brian Kirkham. Here we go.
(2024) at 1:30 p.m. And this is case number 2009-2018 DM, Rebecca Sanford versus Scott Sanford.
Okay. Good afternoon to both of you.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
To the plaintiff, I note when I reviewed the judgment, I note that you took back another name. I know it'd be under Sanford. What's your current name that you go by now?
That's interesting. Sanford, the state bar says I have to practice under my quote unquote real name. So
Okay. I didn't want to call you Sanford if it was something else. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this matter is before the court for an evidentiary hearing on the plaintiff's motion to show cause for non-payment of various sums under the judgment and the settlement agreement. As I was reviewing this file, I would state too, unfortunately, I found that in Berrien County, you kind of don't keep your files the same way we do here. So it was very difficult to go through that file. Plus it noted that it didn't appear that everything was in the file that I got, but I think the salient parts were, I reviewed Judge Dufon's opinion and order from May 21st, 2018. And I note in his opinion, a number of things. First, at page 2, he states the parties agree that defendant has never paid the $100 per week specified in the settlement agreement for the purpose of food and groceries for the minor children, end quote. Then he states he asserts that while he did not pay the $100 per week, and then end the quote, it went on to state that he had contributed towards the lunches, et cetera. Page 4, it says the parties agree that the settlement agreement was placed on the record and signed by both parties. And in page 5, it claims that it was incorporated by reference in the judgment of divorce. Judge Dufan also held at page 7 that the $100 and the school lunch expenses were non-dischargeable in bankruptcy. And more salient in this point is that on page 9, paragraph 3, Judge Dufan states, plaintiff is entitled to a full 7 years and 4 months of the $100 per week payments for a total of $38,100 less any amounts that the defendant paid directly to the school for the children's lunches. I take it.
Could you imagine if he was petty and he was like, I'm going to put $38,000 on their lunch account. See what happens. I don't want their mother to have it. Oh, don't, Chris. Streamlabs, can you just like show up, please? Look at Chris putting money towards the hair fund. Thank you. We are going to see how good I look because, like I said, I have some fun coming. It's also my birthday next month, and I just wanted to open a gift. I really enjoy opening gifts. I cannot lie. Erica is here. Cole is here. You're late due to the kid. Excused. No problem. I take attendance, and that's totally fine. You're excused. We're just getting started, in fact. These two people are fighting over what I can only assume to be both lawyers in their divorce because they both have that lawyer look to their office and Zoom hearing. But oh, I would actually still like to get empty boxes. If not empty boxes, but like letters. I still love letters. They're almost free to send. You can send letters. And stickers. I love stickers. I'm like a child, you know. Thank you again, Chris Engelby. Seriously, Streamlabs. Wow, you're making me look like an idiot. Oh, thank you. Yay! Oh, yay! Thank God.
And I note that going through his opinion as well, that many of the issues that Mr. Sanford, that you brought up today in your answer and your responses were already addressed by Judge Dufan. He's, in fact, as I went through his opinion, he talked about the tax liens, the refinance of the property. He talked obviously for a long time about the credit reporting issues and the tax debt, et cetera. And he addressed all of those. So I guess based upon what I see, unless you're going to tell me that since that order of 5/21/2018, that you paid off the amount he claimed to be owing of $38,100.
FYI, guys, in my class, 20 minutes late is not tardy at all. But hi, Lucy. But no, like you're not even close to late. You guys, I have gone places before where I have shown up like the day later and managed to still be like late. No, not me. Not I. Not I, said the Paisley.
I guess I'm at a loss as to what we're here today on to argue, other than if you paid that amount.
Well, Judge, the only issue that was before Judge Dufan was child support. In fact, the purpose of the entire hearing was to have child support set. He initially entered an order asking the parties to contact the front of the court and work through the front of the court to set a child support figure. The settlement agreement specifically indicates that if I didn't have the county contract, that I could have the child support issue readdressed, which is what I did.
Okay. Well, obviously, you and I are looking at a different opinion in order then, because as I read the order, he addresses, as I just quoted, many things. And in page 9, paragraph 3 states, plaintiff is entitled to the full 7 years and 4 months of the $100 per week payments for a total of $38,100, less any amounts that the defendant paid directly to the schools for children's lunches. That has nothing to do with child support, okay? And you may be engaged in some creative lawyering, but I see that as pretty clear.
Whoa, Judge. See, I think that they're both lawyers and that's what's going on here. Welcome, Colin Raiders and Colin. Thank you so much for the raid. We love it. Thank you for being here. If you are new here, please subscribe, hit the like button. We have a lot of fun around here and it's free to hang out. We have a lot of fun in the chat, so ask any questions. And, oh! Turn your gifting on. Become a member like Credence and Mikey. Smart. Hey, baby. And say hi. And we're watching some court. Yeah, Judge Kirkham does not suffer any fools. And these are both lawyers, so I think that he does not appreciate them trying to pull one over on him.
His opinion as to what he's talking about.
Well, I guess I guess I didn't understand, Judge, because he made it clear that it wasn't support.
Whoa! Oh my gosh, I do this sometimes, lady, too. Yay! Thank you, Miss Orlando Chiquita. For the gifted membership, please turn on your gifting membership. Seriously, look at her, though. Is this good body language? Like, she is... I mean, it's even good. I mean, it's better when you have cleavage, but it's worse. Thank you again, Donna. Welcome, Time Lady. We do members only on the weekends, on Sunday. Dawn! Gifting memberships? Oh my gosh, my gosh, my gosh. Again, I do this. Yay! I was just about to say, not even done yet. Thank you, Dawn. And just a reminder, we do members only on Sunday evenings, usually after our Sunday Court Watchers Anonymous hearing. Hi, Susie Miller. And yeah, she doesn't have the cleavage, no, but she has I guess, a nicer watch. I'm not really quite sure. But I do believe they're both lawyers. But do we remember the saying about lawyers who have lawyers who have themselves as a client have a fool for a lawyer? I think that's it. I think that's it. Yay. Okay, let's keep going. Judge isn't falling for it. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. Remember that if you like the video and subscribe, that really helps out the channel. Colin hit 10K. I just hit 1K, but we're marching onwards and lots of fun things coming. So, yeah.
And he never described exactly what it was if it wasn't support. Was it property settlement?
Okay, well, I'm not going to relitigate the whole divorce action in this particular matter.
Now, Credence and Mikey, thank you so much. It says it's your first super chat on a live. That cannot be true. I know that you've done that before here. So, thank you. Streamlabs, once again, you're late, but I appreciate it so much. Once it will pop up. Lizette, thank you for being here. It's going pretty good. And Flyer Girl. Oh, hold on. MB. Oh, are you going to push through Mikey's thing too? Flyer Girl says, yay, 1K. That's awesome. Yes, it is. Come on. Oh my God. Yay! MB, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's your first time here? Fly Girl, sorry. Sometimes it takes me a while to see the names, but I do see them. Thank you again, Mikey. Thank you again, MB. And Streamlabs, seriously, come check out my office later because you're late again. Donna, again! You are too sweet, Miss Orlando Chiquita. That's a great reminder. Turn gifting on. We have amazing people on this channel. And you can become a member and hang out with us too. We do it every Sunday afternoon. We do Sunday Court Watchers Anonymous, and then we do members only. It's a lot of fun. Come hang out. Oh, Chris, I don't want to talk about Timu right now. I feel like it's not acceptable.
Well, Judge, what I wanted to address today were the issues that weren't, which is that the settlement agreement specifically says that I was to get the minor child as a tax deduction for 2017.
Okay.
The plaintiff doesn't.
Quite frankly, I will tell you, sir, that's not before the court today. The motion for show cause in this matter dealt with the monies that Judge Dufan ordered were paid. And Ms. Sanford, am I missing something here, or is that the substance of your motion, is that you were not paid the $38,100?
Yes, Your Honor, Judge Dufan did consider the child support. That is the motion that had been filed by Mr. Sanford. I responded to that motion with my own motion regarding the lunch or the grocery money. And yes, Judge Dufan heard all of it.
These adults don't. This is so petty. We deal with a lot of petty stuff around here, guys, though, if you're new here. Oh, Miss Tick. What does it say? FKA. Crazy old lady. Okay, cool. Here's the thing. Welcome. Thank you so much for your super chat. Streamlabs is exceptionally slow. That's what you should learn about that. So that'll pop up in a minute. I'm already saying thank you, but we'll say it again in a moment together. Second thing. We watch a lot of petty divorces around here. What comes to mind immediately is the divorce case where they were talking about the meat in the freezer and how to divide that. That was epic. Seriously, that was terrible. Also, a lot of other, like, we've done many divorces. I try and get as many crazy ones as we can. So if you like that kind of stuff, stick around. We have lots. And thank you again for the super chat. Like I said, Streamlabs so slow. Embarrassing me really in front of all these people. Again, why, dude? Please don't do that.
The only thing that I filed was a motion to enforce that. And technically, it wasn't 7 years, 4 months because the judgment was entered January 5th of 2010. It would be 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And then 18 through my daughter's our daughter's 18th birthday, which was another 9 months. So it was actually.
Hold on. Thank you so much. Let me see it. Literally separating the meat in the freezer, Fly Girl. That case was nuts. Oh, they also, though, distributed, like, was that the one with all the pinball machines, you guys? We stream every single day. It is hard to keep track. But that's what the chat is for. You guys are amazing. They keep me track. You guys keep track for me. I'm pretty sure that's the one that had the really extensive pinball collection. I can't remember positively if that was also the meat in the freezer thing. I'm pretty sure it was, and I think that that's the one that Miss Carrie made a full list of all the division items, and it was like 3 pages long. Anyways, if you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Make sure that you subscribed, clock in for your shift, hit the like button. We're going to keep watching this divorce. I don't know why she's got her hands up like this. I guess she's counting. This is a unique kindergarten method.
Not 7 years, it was 8 years and 9 months.
Okay, well, I'm just going from his opinion to get a baseline as to what we're talking about. And I did note that you had brought up the issue that there were some additional times after that, but I'm going to his 2018 order in this particular matter. So
Right. And then the school lunches, I can tell you, we had obtained like a printout from the schools regarding all three children, and we knew that number and know that number. That was $8,759.64.
Okay, give me that again, 800.
$8,759.64.
Okay. Mr. Sanford, is that your understanding of the amounts that you had paid on the lunches?
That's the amount of, that is the amount that's documented, Your Honor.
Okay.
I provided other cash monies, but I don't have a receipt for any of the stuff.
Okay,
Beyond that.
understand that. Now, Ms. Sanford, again, because this only took us through May of 2018, how many more weeks are we talking? How much more money before your daughter was 18?
So basically it was,
I would assume it's from June on because he took through May 21st.
the problem is that he made just a simple math error because it wasn't.
Well, okay, I understand. I'm not gonna go back and correct his math errors. If you want his math errors corrected, you go back to Judge Dufan, because I had no idea was it a math error? Was he thinking of something else? Was he giving credit for something that's not present or obvious in that opinion? So I'm not gonna go back beyond his order of 5/21/2018.
So it would be from May until September 6th was her birthday. And I can, let's see, May, June, July, August, September.
Hold
No,
on.
unfortunately, I
We
don't have
did,
a calendar.
wait. We did do a permanent link then for security reasons. Time lady, I know that sounds silly, and I am usually the least serious about those things, but there was a time, I'll put a new one in the chat, but we had an issue. There was an issue.
From 2018 before me, but we can
I
probably
can-
find one.
I can try and go back here. What was the start date? May,
May 21, 2018.
okay. 14. Six. 7.
Sir, I'll have you look as well to make sure that you confirm the weeks post opinion.
15. It looks like 15 weeks. Let me just count one more time.
No, I understand, but it's also better. I mean, the thing is that the undying link is just like I get it. But also, please be forewarned, the Discord is slightly dead. You can always get a hold of me there if you want to message me, but I'm terrible at running a Discord. I said that to begin with. You can tell by when you walk in there and you look at all the like threads or whatever, and you're just like confused about the names. Just understand that's how my mind works. It's a confusing place to be. Most of the time it's black. And but you can do no wrong there. So enjoy that. And yeah, if you really need me, DM me.
$15 weeks and 4 days.
Okay.
One.
Well, if we take the 15 weeks times, obviously, times 100, that's an additional $1,500. Which if I add it to Judge Dufan's finding, would bring us up to $39,600. Sir, is that accurate that it's 15 weeks?
Judge, I don't have any reason to dispute that. If
Okay.
it's not, it's close.
Okay. Well, and I guess I'll ask you, Mr. Sanford, is it accurate that since that order on May 21st, 2018, you haven't paid that particular amount, the $38,100, nor the 15 weeks after that?
That's correct, Your Honor. I did begin, well, here's what the issue was, Judge. The issue was that I was still paying the mortgage. And so I wasn't financially able to make those payments until I finished paying the mortgage in December of 2018. And then beginning in January, I began making the $100 a month or $100 a week payments.
Oh yeah. Also, Streamlabs is a bot, and we have added hundreds of commands to Streamlabs. They are often dirty. They are often witty. They have to do with the cases that we watch. Too big, Chris. Okay, good to keep in mind. But we watch a lot of that anyways. My brain now, like, again. Oh, Streamlabs, right. So there's super funny commands, and Gobble, I would recommend, is a good one. What's another? There's a few. Like, we have so many, I can't actually remember them all. I began to read them all as a like New Year's party thing that we were gonna do, but it became like overwhelming. I started to record it and it was overwhelming. So, but yeah, and also if you want your own, because like for instance, Colin, a lot of you guys came here from Colin, so Colin has his own command in here, and if you have your own channel, you can get your own command as well. And you don't even have to have a channel though. If you just have like something to say that you like, everybody will put in their own sort of commands here in the moment. And if you're easily triggered, not gonna work. Not gonna work out here. You're gonna need you need fucking a sense of humor. I was also just looking at my Temu order. Is that how you say it? How do you say it? Is it Timu or Temu? Oh, our night is complete. Erica's here and my accent's coming out. Here it is. Okay, perfect. You guys. Oh, that's not acceptable. We are not going to talk about the number. We're not going to talk about that at all. We will talk about this that I got. First of all, you guys first. This is a wall-mounted keychain holder, and those 4 pegs go on your keychains, and you plug it in like a guitar amp, and that hangs on your wall. Yeah, that is a must-have in my mind. Do I play guitar? No. Do I have anything to do with any of that? No. Do I want it? Yes. Did I buy it? Yeah. So it's trouble. I'm not adult enough for this. I'm not. Oh no. Oh no.
To resolve the other issues that
Like, I forgot I bought that.
we were mediating for, which was the tax credit for the 2017 that she just said I couldn't have on her own without any justification. I provided the court with what that cost was, and my exhibit list was $4,050 from the 2017 account. I had other expenses for things that I didn't get any credit for. Of course, it happened so long ago that I don't have any documents or proof or anything related to that, because typically I paid her in cash for it. So
Okay, well, let me ask her, Ms. Sanford, I'm looking at the pleadings in this
Mhm. Streamlabs, you are so sleeping on the job. Mike, thank you so much. Oh my God. Is it ever going to pop up? Jesus Christ. Yeah, and I think MB, these are feuding lawyers. Also, Mike, we have been thinking of you. We are a family around here, guys. It's a weird thing to say, but you guys you have two things. This is weird for a YouTube channel to offer. What can I offer? If you have to go to a meeting every week and you need somebody to sign papers for that, I'll do that. But be warned, I will be realistic. So like if I'll be real. I'll be like, they have come 5 out of the last 7 nights or whatever, and I'll tell them about your performance. Again, like I said, a unique bunch. We are a unique bunch. Not all judges will accept it. I'm not saying they will, but if they would. Also, seriously, where the fuck? Yeah, 90 KCC meetings in 90 days. Seriously, where the fuck is Streamlabs? I pay money for that. US money. Okay? US money costs a lot. Oh, now show up, huh? When I start mentioning how I pay money. Thank you again, Mike. So sweet of you. I really appreciate it.
Particular matter, and I note that as Mr. Sanford states, he acknowledges or states that asserts that from January 2019 to May of 2019, he did make 9 payments of $200 or total $1,800. Is that accurate?
He did pay $1,800, yes, sir.
Okay.
That was attached to mine as well.
Just want to get it correct. So with the addition of the $1,500 and the credit of $1,800, and I take it that the credit should also be for the school lunches of $8,759.64. Is that correct, Ms. Sanford?
That is the amount of the school lunches per spreadsheet, yes, sir.
Okay.
That's bigger than some people's grocery bills. That's insane. That is insane.
With that, it looks like the total would be $29,040.36 after that particular credit. Does that appear to be accurate?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Ms. Sanford?
I'm assuming your calculator is just as good as mine.
Okay, yep, I used a calculator because I wasn't gonna freehand it and get the numbers wrong and have that issue be another point of contention, so. And I take it from what you've already said, Mr. Sanford, you didn't pay the $29,040.36.
I have not, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, I do note, as I reviewed this, that there were a lot of issues brought up, but as I said, I think many, if not all, those issues were addressed by Judge Dufan on the
Chris gifting the memberships to Susan Stone. Yay, Susan. Thank you, Chris. You guys are awesome. Amazing. Amazing. Let's talk about dinner. I have not eaten dinner. What is everybody having for dinner tonight? I would like to hear about it. Tell me about it. Let's talk about what I should try and get for dinner tonight.
in his opinion of 5/21/2018. So the only issue I see before the court is the issue of has payment been made or not made? And then I'll ask Ms. Sanford, what relief are you looking for at this time?
I am looking for that payment at a lump sum within 60 days.
Okay. Mr. Sanford, what's your position?
Your Honor, I don't have the ability to pay a lump sum payment. I would suggest paying it the $100 a week that the order indicates.
Okay.
This, by the terms of the agreement, Your Honor, this was grocery money. And I couldn't live with myself if I didn't express this to the court, whether it makes a difference or not. The argument that she's making is that she shouldn't have to comply with any of the terms of the judgment of divorce because I was simply able to take care of them all on my own. I went through bankruptcy. I took all of our joint debt with us so that we could maintain two separate households for the children. At no point during that bankruptcy action did she ever seek any of this money. I was paying her mortgage. I paid her car insurance. I paid her car, both of her vehicles off. I made all of the payments under the judgment. I did everything I was supposed to do.
Okay.
And she did nothing. She didn't come and pick her property up. And now she's saying, well, because your bankruptcy somehow magically made your financial responsibility for my mortgage to go away, I really shouldn't have to do anything. And my argument is the same, which is if the money by the terms of the judgment was for groceries, she was able to handle that all on her own. And there wasn't any need for me to make those payments. And she never asked for those payments. So I would ask Judge for
I understand that, sir, but as I state, Judge Dufan addressed all that when he had made that ruling back on 5/21/2018. He also addressed the issue of the tax debt and the liens. That was addressed before him on 12/18/2017. And also, I think at that time, he puts in his opinion, he states that in fact, there was admission by you that in fact, the Walla house was no longer on your credit report.
I never admitted that.
Okay, well, I have it in there. I have it in some of the paperwork someplace, and it's my understanding that it's off the credit report now. But notwithstanding that, that's not, again, the issue before the court today. We're talking about those particular monies that are owed in this matter.
Well, Your Honor,
But again, the court will note that, but again, those were issues that Judge Dufan addressed, resolved, and have taken care of. They're res judicata. The court's not going to go back and relitigate those issues at this particular point. What I'm going to do is based upon the credits that were provided and the additional amounts, the court is going to grant to the plaintiff a money judgment of $29,040.36. Plus, at this point, plus statutory interest, she can attempt to collect that. And should it be necessary and it goes unpaid, she always has a right to apply for writ of garnishment, writ of attachment, or writ of execution in this matter. So based upon what I heard, that will be the order and the ruling of the court in this particular case. Ms. Sanford, you can prepare that judgment, submit it to the court under 7-day notice of entry, and that will conclude this matter.
Judge, I filed a counter motion for contempt because she has not refinanced the house as ordered, as we agreed to in the judgment. She hasn't complied with that. She was supposed to do that on January the 1st of 2019, and she didn't do that.
Well, I want to get this matter resolved at this point. Again, if you can file a separate motion in that regard, the court will address that at some later hearing should it be necessary.
Well, Judge, I did file a motion, and that's why we asked for a contested hearing so that this all could be addressed at once. I filed my own motion for order to show cause for her non-compliance with the terms of the judgment.
Well, I have before the court
This is what happens when you have two lawyers who get married and then fucking hate each other. Oh my God, what a fucking nightmare, eh? This is this is misery. This is misery.
This is what I've received from,
I have an answer for her from that.
okay, I understand the answer. This is what I have from Berrien County. First, the motion for order to show cause why defendant should not be held in contempt of court. To that, after that, I received a answer to motion for order to show cause. Then I received a plaintiff's reply to answer to motion for order to show cause. Then I received from defendant a supplemental answer to motion for order to show cause and plaintiff's reply answer. And then I have plaintiff's answer to defendant's motion for an order to show cause. I have no separate motion for you on show cause, sir, based upon what I've received. And again, that's why I stated I have issues.
Christie says that the motion is in the file on a sticky note.
Oh shit, Convilius is back. Of course we remember you. We don't forget. You guys, the assistant or the clerk has spoken. It is in the file, Judge. It's in there, Judge. It's got a postie on it. It's got a fucking postie.
Well, she's gonna have to find it tonight. My staff said we may have that, sir, but I'm not. I can't locate it in my review of the file in this matter.
So you have her answer to my motion, but you don't have my actual motion?
She's coming.
I went through what I had. Answers, replies, but no motion.
That is also a good point. You got the fucking response to the motion, but not the motion? And that doesn't make any sense. Also, good job going to the gym. That's very smart. No, I'm not going to talk about it. I did not order that on Temu today. Thank fucking God. But I literally almost ordered what looks like a sex swing, but is supposedly a yoga swing. Also, it was in green and it was like $30. So I was like, oh, you shouldn't. But I thought if it's in green and I can hook it up on camera, it could be invisible. You know?
To show cause by the defendant.
This.
That's bankruptcy.
And it's affidavit promotion in order to show cause versus order to show cause. Wonder if it got attached to.
But there's no motion. Well, at this point, sir, again, I'll stay with what I've said is I read off what the pleadings are that the court has. I don't know that,
That sounds exciting, Chris. I always like a new vlogger.
if it was included with something else or not, I don't have any motion, so the court will not address that, at least on today's. You can file that motion, the court renotice it up, and we'll address it at that particular time, because quite frankly, because that wasn't a pleading that the court had to review. I didn't,
Defendant's motion for order to show cause, I have it right here. It's-
I don't have that, so I'll simply ask, sir, that you would renotice that up, refile that so that we have that, and then we can take up that issue. Then the court would have opportunity to properly prepare for that issue before the court. I don't want to, at this point, I want to just give you an off the hand or a less than prepared response, so.
Well, Judge, it's not complex. I mean, the issue is that she was supposed to refile.
Well, it's not complex, sir, but I want to go back to the settlement agreement. I want to go back to the judgment. I want to look under Judge Dufon's opinions to see if it's addressed in there, just as I did with her motion. So I want to give you the full benefit
right
of,
there.
okay.
It's titled.
Oh, fuck. Because we know it's her that's really getting blamed. We know the judge ain't prepping all that paperwork ahead of time. So when he says it's not there. Oh my God. You guys. Also, I need to let you know tonight's going to be a short one. So I have to go handle some stuff. But depending on how said stuff goes, I might be back for a boobs and diamond painting stream later where we just watch my boobs and me diamond painting. But we're going to finish this off. What do we got? Like 3 minutes left of this? But seriously, did the clerk just hand him the motion? I think that's exactly what happened.
We do have the motion for order to show cause, so we did find that now. Well, staff found it. I didn't find it.
Still their fault. Still their fault. We're still blaming the staff. My staff found it.
But again, I don't want to short shift or short change you, sir. What I'll do is have you renotice it. We'll address it at that particular time after I've had opportunity to properly review the file in full, just as I did with Ms. Sanford's again motion. So sorry that got missed, but with all the paperwork coming in from Berrien, it just got missed, and I didn't want to again address that at this point without having a full preparation.
Your Honor, would the court like me to file a motion for installment payments on this matter, or would the court like to hear that?
That's up to you. I've given her a money judgment for that amount. You can file anything that you need to file in regard to that. And then file, well, we have that motion, so why don't you renotice that? Renotice it for a Monday. Well, I'll do it this way. I don't want to go through a motion hearing that. Contact my office, and what we'll do is we'll set this back up for another Wednesday afternoon hearing after we've had a chance to prep it.
Judge, I will try to file a motion for installment payments, so perhaps we can address all these at the same time.
We could do that. Just get everything in and renotice your motion as well.
But I don't need to refile the motion, correct?
No, we've staff was able to find it, so we've got it in the file. Just renotice it. With any other motions you feel you need to file.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Thank you both, and you have a good afternoon, and we'll end this matter at 1:58 p.m.
1:58 p.m. That's when we ended that, but not really. We're ending ours at 7:08 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Like I always say, I so appreciate each and every one of you. I really appreciate those of you like Mike that can donate, but if you don't donate or you don't feel like it or you can't donate, that's okay too. Just glad you're here. So, please remember that we will be back tomorrow with more court. There's always something fun going on. Like the video and remember that I love you. I'm proud of you. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, also, congratulations, Colin. Happy 10K. Love you guys. Bye.